Weird. I don't know what was causing the problem there. All right. Where are we supposed to be going? This way, I guess. Let's talk to this guy.
Done with Monte Cristo yet? Almost. Give me another week. I'm at the end. Shit's getting good. 1 week. Thanks.
Yo, what's up, Jake? How's the stream look over on Twitch? Does the Discord stream still look okay for you? Like you can follow what's happening? Robert.
Hey, you two.
Yes. Yeah, it looks good.
Answer me when I'm talking to you.
Just says report to Isaac. Both of us? Yeah.
Just getting reacquainted with all these people that Ellie is going to murder.
Good riddance, I say. Twitch looks good. Good, good.
Hey there, Abby. Hey, Abby. Come here a sec.
Everyone wants to talk to me. Why? We love murder. We do. We love murder.
Heard about your ambush.
It's my favorite pastime.
Right around here, near the warehouses. Shit.
For anyone that is interested, I will be playing some Fallout 76 with AFK Jake, who is in our Twitch chat right now. If you'd like to see me stream that, just let me know. Fallout is one of those things where it's kind of a gray area. There's monsters and stuff that kind of counts as work.
Yeah.
And it's my channel, damn
it. Did you finish the show?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Hey, cool. You thought it stuck the landing?
It did. I need to rewatch it again. I need to give it a second watch, but just on a first watch, it's wonderful. I would recommend it even to people that aren't Fallout fans. Like my buddy Jake is not a Fallout guy. He loved it and wants to play 76 because of that show.
That's awesome. That's what you want. That's the best case scenario for an adaptation.
Yeah.
I know most people are loving it and some people are hating it. I don't know what's ruffling some feathers, but
I haven't
no
seen any
negative
negative
I haven't
reviews.
seen the show. I've seen a few, but I've never played any Fallout games. I know nothing about that franchise.
I need some muscle, so.
But most people seem to be loving it.
Sure.
You should have come by yesterday.
I'll just be here.
Yeah, that's true. But
Relaxing.
I was busy.
It's all good.
Nora, have you had a chance to relax?
I'm shipping out to the West Side Hospital in a few. Orders are to get everything.
How's Mom? Really?
I don't know if you know any of the casting, but Kyle MacLachlan's in it.
Yes, I saw him in the trailer.
Yeah. It's always cool to see him show up in something.
Someone should get word to Owen. He'll want to
And then I'm so excited by what they tease at the end of the season.
Oh, that's great.
I need to show you guys something.
What is it?
They're gonna take stuff from my favorite Fallout game next season, I think.
Oh my god.
Nice. Hopefully they keep the quality up. The makers of that show did Westworld, which I really loved and then kind of dropped off after a while when I heard the last season wasn't great.
Yeah, I'd heard that, but wasn't there
watch.
like a whole studio thing with that? That's why it fell off that hard? Or...
Yeah. I mean, it was an HBO show, and I mean, they canceled it before they got to wrap it up. I don't know if Zaslav had anything to do with that. During the Warner Brothers Purge era. But also the ratings, I mean, just weren't great. Like, season 3 had some good stuff, but people were kind of dropping off at that point. And like I said, I still haven't even watched season 4, so I mean, I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, how's that feel?
Yeah, it sucks.
He'd walked himself back.
But like, there are lots of shows that I'll fall behind on, but like, I still plan to watch.
Isaac talked with him until he passed, but
Yeah.
as far as I can tell, there's no units going back that way.
So what about Owen? Did you ask Isaac what happened?
Yeah, I tried. But he gave me that fucking look, and then he told me to keep quiet about it. Which means you can't say shit.
Hey, look, it's Nora.
This isn't Horizon Zero Dawn.
Sure, he's fine.
Where is Isaac? I'll be discreet.
Last I heard, he was in the apartments. Okay, I'm gonna go check up on Mel, so let me know what you guys find out.
Yeah. Why the hell hasn't Isaac sent out a search party for Owen?
So, are we on our way to meet Isaac? Is that the scene we're on?
Hope so.
Yeah. Aren't you watching the game?
I'm half watching.
Wow. You see this chat? He comes in early. He's like, I'm just gonna be half here.
We're looking for Isaac.
No.
Going in.
How has your week been, my dude? I haven't heard from you in a bit.
It's been alright. I finished Arkham Asylum, replaying that. That was fun. Just started playing Arkham City again.
Here for Isaac.
Yeah, but can any Arkham City experience peak Black Sunday?
See you around.
That's debatable. That is up to the. I hope you think that went well. I found it very entertaining.
Hey, we had fun. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's there's some good moments we need to clip out for some YouTube shorts.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Always
They're eating her. And then they're gonna eat me.
After our morning, I wouldn't mind a few minutes. with
Wonderful
Chris.
movie.
I hear that.
I'm a little nervous to go back to the Aliens theatrical cut now because the director's cut was so good. It's like, I'm gonna be really upset those scenes are missing.
Yeah, the theatrical cut still plays fine for me, just because it's like I can just know about that stuff,
Do you know if he'll be long?
you know, like in the back of my head while I'm watching it. So like it's still, it doesn't ruin the experience not having that stuff, but yeah, there are some scenes that I don't think should have been cut.
Yeah,
Mainly
but the thing with that is if
stuff
it's
with
not in the
Becky's
movie,
daughter.
then it doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but I don't know. I've seen it so many times, like I can still think about that stuff when I'm watching the theatrical version. But like I said, the one I revisit is usually the extended cut.
So this is Jeffrey Wright.
Don't let him fall asleep.
Who is awesome.
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know who that is, then that is Gordon from the Batman. I didn't even know he was in this until Robert told me.
Yeah, he's also in Westworld. Circle back to that. He's
But nobody's seen
wonderful
that
in that
show.
Yeah.
No losses on that.
Also, one thing that hurt that show was there was really long gaps between some of the seasons. So I think it's just one of those shows where a lot of people just kind of dropped off, just kind of waiting for the next season to come out. But those first couple seasons were pretty great. I'd still recommend it.
Waiting on some units.
You
And,
know what?
he's
Now
only
that
in,
you
like-
say it, I can hear it. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
it clicked with me. It's like, oh, I can hear it now.
Can't keep going like this. Then what?
And this is a role I hope that if he's available, they just get him back for the
Long before
TV show.
I don't see him being available.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it would just come down to scheduling. I'm sure he'd do it.
Yo, what's up, Noah? Yeah, but I mean, like, he's gonna be filming the Batman Part 2 soon.
Is he?
I would assume that's starting filming soon. They're only delayed it a year,
Use it to mask our approach.
Yeah.
and he might be
And
in
it's
the.
coming out in 2.5. It's coming out in 2.5 years, dude.
What do you mean?
Start prepping.
Wasn't it delayed to fall
I want
2026?
Owen. When are he and Danny getting back?
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. For some reason, I thought that was coming out this year and was pushed back to next year. No, you're right. It was next year. Well, but they're filming. I'm assuming they're filming that show now. He's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he's filming for the Penguin show.
Then why didn't you send us?
He could. They haven't said he's in it. I also think that has wrapped filming. Or is wrapping up. Like, they've at least shot most of it.
Excuse me.
But I don't know if they've confirmed that he's actually appearing in that or not. It'd be cool if he does.
You're saying Danny used
I don't know what a Westworld is, Noah. Robert just won't stop talking about it.
People hear that
It was a
story.
good show, damn it.
Always. Anyone who finds him, they'll gun him down for sport. And I suggest you all stop gossiping about it.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the
No.
bottom. You said yourself the storm's a few.
Also,
We've only got one shot at this.
I've listened to some of the commentary on this game and some of the stuff with Isaac.
Definitely.
He's missing a leg. He has a prosthetic leg, which is why he's kind of walking with a limp. But you just wouldn't know that just from playing the game.
If he turns up, then fine.
But I think, like, presumably, like in a battle with the scars.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, Matt Reeves just got to cook.
I need you, Abby. Yeah.
This really plays like less of a military force and more of a cult.
I get it.
Yeah, I think that's deliberate.
Good.
Creepy cult
Because, I mean,
scare
also-
me.
Look over the plans. go through the
And I mean, this is, almost 30 years into a
Talk later.
zombie apocalypse. Like, we don't know what this guy was before the outbreak. Like, he could have a military background, but I mean, he could also just be a guy who just, like, served a couple years and, like, just has a vague
No way, Owen.
history
Some scar.
with that stuff. But, like, we don't know a whole lot about him.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're being so coy with the release date for the Penguin.
Abby, don't.
I'll be back by morning. You just gotta.
Yeah, we've got to get that soon. I mean, we've had, like, a teaser and a full trailer now, and we know for sure that's coming out this year. So
If Owen's out there,
that'll be sometime in the fall.
I know where he'll go.
Stop it.
Oh no, a flashback.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's a flashback within a flashback of a flashback.
What is this, Inception?
All right.
See, if I was her, I would have just kicked him off the ledge.
It's great. It's the best.
Oh.
I don't do heights. You start rocking that thing, your life is in danger.
Just so you could wimp out on the last two steps.
They do a good job conveying her
Yeah.
her fear of heights.
Yes. Deal was
There's
to
some
get up
fun
there.
with that later.
All right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get your ass over here, sit on the edge, or you can go down here on the kid seat and look at this view with me.
We can't miss training.
Really? Not even just for one night.
No.
Can we talk about it?
It's getting late.
You hate it when you flash back.
Okay.
I know the point of this relationship is that they're both dumb, but man, this relationship does nothing for me.
Do not. It is too high.
Oh my God. You know, I don't think I can live like this anymore, Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Don't! Owen!
I'm gonna say, you gonna jump sometime today or what?
Forget And the Ellie flashback, did you climb the T-Rex and jump off of that
Abby,
Yeah.
in the lake?
Down here,
That
you
scene's great.
And
Makes you so sad when people miss that
Jumped?
part.
and I missed it.
I thought you drowned.
And you came to my rescue.
No. I came to make sure you drowned.
I found something pretty awesome.
What?
I think you're gonna have to follow me to see it.
Oh, and we have to go back.
We will. Once you see this.
Oh, and
What are they gonna do?
So one criticism I've heard some people throughout this game is that they
maybe
make some of the
I don't wanna
Abby
find out.
Just come see this thing.
storyline more interesting than Ellie's to endear you more to Abby and to like make you want to play that stuff. Like, even if that's true, I don't see that that's a bad thing, especially since I think the real reason is like we're in the second half of the game. Like, they need to change things up and make them more interesting, and that's where we get, you know, a lot of the stuff with the Seraphites and
I don't know
the
that
really awesome underground sequence.
I've heard that complaint, but I also feel like most of those complaints are just
Keep
people
going.
upset that you have to play as Abby and looking for any reason why it's bad.
Yeah, and like I said, I view it more as just well we're in the second half of the game. Like, we need to do new cool things. And like I said, I think Abby's stuff works. I like Lev. I like that the relationship. The only thing that hurts that stuff, and you know, we'll get more to that later, is just that it is a lot to happen in just a couple days. So obviously, like, I'm not going to be nowhere near as invested in that relationship as I am Ellie and Joel in the first game. You know, like, that's clearly what they're going.
One of those zoos, but for fish.
Shut up.
Check this water.
I think Robert's mic died.
I saw the seal the other day. It was covered in spots.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are
Oh.
sea lions.
No.
Welcome back.
No, you don't know.
Yeah,
I
it just
know what
cut
I
out for
saw
some reason.
with my eyes.
I knew you were about to say the same thing you said before. And I was like, no. No, I'm just yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it plays on this playthrough. It's been a minute. I do find her main campaign really
Give me a
interesting.
hand with this.
Some of her flashbacks I think are a little rough.
I don't think they're bad. I think the best stuff with her and Owen is like everything that just revolves around Joel and that
What is this place?
mission,
Well, clearly this is.
and then how
here.
they deal with that after.
Fish.
Like that drama. That's drama that really works.
Are you a rooster?
What? I'm a wolf. That's my.
Robert
wolf
got
owl.
taken by a zombie. That's true.
Idiot.
Or they got out by a zombie. Don't you hate it when you're out taken out by a zombie?
Sailboat was part of the show?
It happens.
Looks like somebody turned us into a makeshift dock or something.
There's some kids' clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
One problem I have with these flashbacks is how old is he supposed to be? He looks like he's in his 20s.
Yeah, that's why I think if Abby is supposed to be literally Ellie's age, that's a bit forced. To
Yeah, or
I-
got killed by scars.
I don't buy that. Like, she could be like
An optimist.
17 here. I mean, like, he could also be like 17, I guess. But yeah, the ages are a little unclear. But like when we get to the present day, like they both look noticeably older than Ellie.
Yeah.
Like they look like people in their mid to late 20s, you know, like in the present day. So in the flashbacks, I don't know.
You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
Which would you rather live in?
There's more to see.
Of course. Let's go.
What are my choices? Last of Us or Day of the Dead? The Last of Us.
Ugh. I don't know, man. The Last of Us is more interesting.
Whoa, whoa,
Day
whoa,
of the
whoa,
Dead,
whoa.
you have a better shot at surviving.
Yeah, but Day of the Dead, there's nothing left. At least in The Last of Us, there's some form of society.
Well, but that's like if you're looking at Day of the Dead in a vacuum, or all of Romero's Dead saga. I mean, there's still cities
Think you can get through
and
that?
some of the other movies.
Land of the Dead is very retconny. It's clear in Day of the Dead that there's no one left.
Which is true. And in The Last of Us, you do have some really solid communities and some interesting locations, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fare better against Day of the Dead slow zombies than these infected.
185 pounds yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going with The Last of Us. I can just stay in town.
So we take a quick look around and
Yeah,
then...
but that's the thing. Okay, like, but where in The Last of Us? Like Jackson? Okay, that's a good setup. I'd like to live there. And this place is cool, but you also have the Seraphites to worry about.
I just live in Jackson.
Oh, you don't see that every day.
That would be ideal.
In Day of the Dead, where are you going to live? That underground military bunker?
Yeah, hang out with Joe Pilato.
Till he shoots you. Because he's running this monkey farm now.
Thick is this class?
I mean, in Dawn of the Dead, like, that mall's pretty sweet for, like, the 6 months they get to live there.
It's a tank
That's a
in the
great
floor.
Yeah.
setup they got.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is debatable whether those movies are connected. I think they're... yeah, I mean, I guess that would go into it being debatable, but... I don't know.
Well, Dawn of the Dead, for all intents and purposes, like, is a sequel. It's just, you have a first movie that's clearly made and comes out in 1968, and then a second movie that's clearly made and comes out a decade
But
later.
even then, you
and
can debate that
in the
because it
narrative,
doesn't pick
there's
up
not
any
much
threads
time.
on it. It's just, oh, we're in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and in Dawn of the Dead, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of time has passed. Yeah, there's a loose continuity with those.
Which was why it would be debatable that they're connected.
Yeah. I think to Romero they were.
I don't know. I don't think Romero cared.
Yeah.
These are the sections that absolutely suck to replay because it wants you to look around, but it's like, I've seen all this shit already.
Yeah, this part's pretty slow. Though, like we said before, that love this aquarium. This is a really cool location.
Yeah, I mean, I've always equated that Dead trilogy to like John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, where they're more connected thematically than they are canon-wise.
I disagree a little. Like, those are 3 completely separate movies. Like, in the
And
Dead
so are
trilogy,
the
they're at
Dead
least, like,
trilogy.
You don't think it's worth it?
no, but there are still zombie
Let's see how
movies
much
with like the
trouble we're
same
gonna get
rules
back.
that he set up. I think for all intents and purposes, like, yeah, those are sequels. Like you said, there's not any clear thread to connect them, but like they're still the same zombies with the same rules.
Hey,
I mean,
Robert,
they
I
could be the
found you
same
in the
world.
game. I found you in the game.
I think this is our boat, Captain.
Yeah, that's about right. That is the thing that most apocalypse stories
His kids ran up to
don't
him as
deal with
soldiers.
is
Jeez.
there are so many dead bodies that would smell so bad. Like this whole location,
He's a skeleton.
like this whole room, like
I understand how anybody willingly
No,
joins ours.
the one I always think about with like dead bodies in an apocalypse
Which
is
in
The
the same
Stand.
cult. That's why.
QZs, people would refer to the Fireflies as terrorists. Fanatics.
I'd rather live in the comics Walking Dead world.
Fanatical.
We blew up
If it's like at the end.
assassinated soldiers.
It's not the same.
I'm just saying.
Don't say shit like that at the stadium, okay?
Again, it depends on what city you're in.
Well, yeah, but I would assume you could just pick what city you're in. It's called a game, Robert.
I'm asking for specificity.
No. We don't do that here.
Wanna try those keys?
Oh yeah. This one? Nope. How about? Got it. Damn. Painting this must have taken forever.
Come on, whatever your name is. Go!
Don't tell me you wanna go down there.
Come on.
Owen,
Last thing. I promise.
last thing.
Just don't look down.
Like I said, for me the problem is
You're good.
slow zombies. I got a shot. In the Last of Us world with clickers and bloaters and shit, I am fucked.
Yeah, but what if I
I'm
trip you?
dying day one.
Look at these. I'd love to meet this kid.
I mean,
What if I trip you?
Star. Maybe you have.
Ah, Jesus, I sure hope not.
You didn't have an
I'm
answer
not
for that
responding
one.
to that.
Get on in here.
You bastard.
Wow.
Yeah. You see that? Told you they were spotted.
Yeah, yeah.
You want me to slow down?
No,
Yeah, exactly. Everybody thinks they can handle slow zombies until the slow zombies come for them.
This, isn't it? You are disgusted by it.
I'm only comparing them to Last of Us zombies,
I'm sorry.
which are 10 times more
I'm sorry.
dangerous.
Talk to me.
The ending of all three of the Romero movies says
I know
otherwise.
all the leads have dried up. But
I disagree.
I'm still out there, you know?
Dawn of the Dead, they had that pretty locked down. It was just Tom Savini and his crew that screwed that up.
What can I do?
That's what I'm saying. The dead always
Let's
win.
go back. We can still make training.
No, but because the humans ruined everything.
Yeah, because the dead
That's
always
the moral
win.
of every zombie story.
Sometimes dead is better.
You're-
You go ahead.
Well, that's true.
What about you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Noah, have you seen the hordes of the infected in these Last of Us games?
No, because
It's
He's
like
not.
that, and they're running.
don't worry. If we end up playing the first one, he'll see.
I'm sorry.
I told you already. Don't be sorry.
if Owen's somewhere else?
He's there.
Let's get off the roof before someone sees us. Can I talk you out of this?
No. We don't know what happened. I gotta find him.
I mean, if you really killed Danny...
Fuck Danny.
Whoa, Abby. Trying to get busted?
I do appreciate you helping me.
And
sneak out
even
of
though
this.
some of the stuff in the game is a bit slow and definitely like the weakest part of the game for me, I mean,
Can't
Laura
do the
Bailey's still
trolls. Get
fantastic. Like,
spotted for sure.
the performances
I'll
are
rough
still
it.
great.
Aquarium's due west of here.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see how they end up doing this with Caitlin Denver.
Manny.
Oh yeah,
Please.
All right.
as long as she stays off social media.
We gotta make Noah watch the show.
Good show. There are only like 30 shows we need to make him watch. It's no big deal.
Well, you know, he's never seen a movie.
Down this way.
Well, that's true.
No, it's funny. I keep trying to keep that alive, and everybody keeps killing it. It's really annoying. Hey, we found pills. I like pills.
Hey. Thanks. Yeah, and
I don't know what you're saying no to at this point.
you're a good friend.
Come on, Abs. You know I can't handle all this emotion.
Exactly. Like, would you rather deal with the Romero Dawn of the Dead zombies or the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead zombies?
Come on.
I'd still pick The
granted,
Last of Us because there's like functioning society.
Wish me luck.
When you find it.
And even if you take Land of the Dead into consideration, what functions as society is a corrupt city that the rich just get richer off of.
Sunset.
As opposed to.
The Last of Us doesn't really have a corrupt. The main like society that we follow isn't really corrupt.
Yeah, we got one. It's. Like, as we've established, we were talking about Jackson specifically. That's the one good one. Everywhere else is fucked.
Hey, I said I would live in Jackson.
Well, we'll see if it's still around in the third game.
Third game starts, it blows up.
Great. Ugh, what is that smell?
There you go, Robert. She said something smells bad. Are you happy now?
I'll take it.
What is she made out of? Iron?
Are you sticking with the shirt, or do you want to change the outfit?
We're back. A dinosaur story.
I have never seen that.
Oh, you should. It's good.
Figures.
Is it?
Guess I'm going over that wall.
I loved it when I was a kid.
Sure it holds up.
I would like to rewatch it though.